Tommy, decide now. Who goes home this week on Bro Island?
I just want to let you know, bros, you're each my real bro.
Don't do it, man. There's no way. Come on. Christian? Fucking Christian? I cannot accept it if Tommy goes with Christian over Fred, man. Come on.
John, get up, bitch. Explain, what the fuck is that delightful piece of programming?
It is polite to knock, you know? What is this kicking down the door business? It's just a hassle. I need screws now, a hinge or two. You know, door shit.
All right, Bob the Builder. John, did you catch the wind? Bob the Builder is my favorite show. The bloody bastard can fix anything. He's a technical marvel, I must say.
Come on, little piss baby. You didn't answer my question? What's the show you got on? It's simultaneously homophobic and the gayest thing I've ever seen.
Tommy, decide now in the no-take backsies spin zone, brought to you by Crushers. Crushers, the best beer to crush on your head. Come on, Tommy, decide right now with everyone watching who goes home this week.
Postmodern scholars believe that Bro Island was the best reality TV show of all time. It was peak guilty pleasure, you get me? In Bro Island, 15 of the top frat bros in America competed to determine the ultimate bro. Challenges, like beer pong, keg stands, and seeing who ducked the most sexual assault cases. Eliminations carried out until there was one alpha, the lone wolf of the island.
So like hate fucking? I have always wanted to experience hate fucking. I am begging that this is a textbook example of releasing in some strange you don't particularly like. Right? That's what this totally is?
It's not hate fucking, it's... fuck it. Look, let's just get something straight. I am at the end of my rope here. Okay, right now, I just need this. I just need to just chill the fuck out and finish this episode of my show. So how about you just come back later?
Mama doesn't just come later, kid.
What the fuck? Dude, that was my TV. I love TV. I love TV more than I've loved some of my family members. I mean, what am I going to do with myself?
You produce our podcast before your skull mirrors your telemate.
So great. I'm just never going to see who Tommy eliminates then, huh?
I'll get you a replacement, Han, so we can watch a very special type of motion picture together.
Well, I just felt my spine tingle down to my asshole. Fuck, okay, let's just get into the recording studio and begin. I had a good idea for this week. I was thinking we could cover nature. You know, a good nature podcast.
John, as much as I would love to talk massive animal dongs, I need us to break down this reality TV nonsense this instant.
Must I jog your memory, John? In the nature podcast, you would be at the bottom of that food chain.
Yummy, bottom.
Now decide, do you want to be like the crocodile hunter? Or do you want to
be our lap dog?
Leo, it's okay, boy. Just don't take offense. And Beeps, who's a good boy, huh? Yeah, so Beeps has begun identifying as a dog since you last saw him.
Well, isn't that grand? Of course, a bloody beeper would be daft enough to delude itself into believing it's a proper dog, now would it? John, still planning on looking after both your critters then? Hop to it. Or do we ring Mopbot?
Good thing I've got her on speed dial.
Hi, Arissa. How is my best customer doing?
Okay, fine. But can we table the nature podcast?
Note to self, table animal dongs.
Okay. Ground rules here. With reality TV, it's important to remember a few things. First, the contestants take it serious, like it's their big break, but the viewer doesn't. Well, doesn't always. But what does eventually happen is you end up kind of getting wrapped in the drama, the different plots, the backstabbings. Eventually, you have your favorite contestant. Well, some of them you swallow liking because you might just want to bang them, but fuck. I mean, you really hate some of the fucks. But again, the idea here is that you end up caring, rooting for your person. You create a bond. You understand?
Then the producers get those humans drunk for better conflict.
Pantheon, that's true. But there's more to producing a successful reality TV show. I mean, you also want to
Be immoral, put the contestants in the most abusive situations, deprive them of sleep, trap them in remote location, and create false narratives?
But you two have never seen any reality TV shows. I mean, are you even trying to take my direction?
I have accessed all seasons and episodes of all reality TV shows to ever have existed. I have instantaneously watched every frame. I know more than you could ever fathom.
Ooh. Pitch for our reality TV show Pantheon, the real serial killers of Wisconsin. That's fucking juicy.
That's not... well, it sounds too out there, even for TLC.
Need I remind you, John? I have a chainsaw for an arm.
And I have my clippers. For my bush.
You know, one day, I want us to be friends. Like, my dream situation, you don't threaten me. Or sexually harass me. Like, we have a two-way street of a relationship. Just coming and going. Fair enough. Let's get going then.
So I was thinking for this episode, Panth, I could do a thing where I come at it like just a total bitch.
Top-notch, Urissa. Your knack for entertainment is truly undeniable.
Okay, but I want you two to do something with substance, nuance. Look, you two... I know you think you're becoming more human by doing it your way and being, like, all-knowing and shit, but I just want you two to, like, maybe listen to the human in the situation, and if you're gonna do a reality TV react podcast, I want you to feel, experience, and earnestly enjoy one of humanity's greatest media properties ever created.
Vicky Longbottom sounds like the perfect name for a catty red carpet reporter.
Hello? Are you two even listening to me?
And I shall be Dick Tracer, no affiliation with Ryan Seacrest.
That doesn't even fucking A. Okay, let's talk about the real serial killers of Wisconsin.
So what I was saying is that I think Gwen is a total capital SC. Cunt.
Vicky Longbottom, you saw C bitch. We can't get into that. Well, just yet. First of all, thanks for joining us this week on the Gossip Zone. Okay, now let's give you out his scoop on all the drama from their real serial killers of Wisconsin. We've got you covered with all the tea, the spice, and not everything nice. Remember to use the hashtag #NoSpoilers to give us your takes for this season.
Okay, spoiler alert here, but... Come on, Dick, everyone was thinking it. I just said it.
Think first we have to talk about the dynamics of the house. The haunted stabby stab house that is. And our contestants under the roof.
But I just want to talk shit. So this season's stabby stab house has under one roof the 13 best, brightest and horrific serial killers Wisconsin has to offer. And I have to say, I want them all dead.
I do too, Vicky, but tragically, one must live and obtain true psychopathic glory. Now, let's hear from some of the contestants themselves. Let's start with your favorite.
Hi, I'm Liam Anderson and I've murdered 5 people in my lifetime. I don't really like the term, serial killer. It's such a blanket catch-all term. It's downright offensive. It misses the nuance of my craft.
Okay. What do we like about Liam? Why is he your favorite of the awful people?
Well, I loved his sensitive side that he displayed when he cried while carving up Mike in the first week, and he's a total stud muffin.
He's really your type, Vicky.
He looks like he'd strangle me with his big, bare hands.
He is a convicted strangler.
Exactly, he's fucking hot.
Here we go, folks. We now know Vicky Longbottom's type. A man who is good with their hands.
I mean, they're literally all serial killers on life sentences. Why not objectify the beefiest? Literally, the only way any of them are getting their freedom is to win the whole goddamn show. I might as well pull for the biggest hunk.
It doesn't intimidate you that hypothetically, if Liam wins, he could be freed, hear this episode, then stalk and murder you.
He can murder my...
Okay, Vicky, enough. We need to get you back on the Swiper app.
Come to mama, is all I have to say.
Well, we now know who Vicky will be pulling for this season. But I think we should hear from my personal favorite, Sarah Martinez.
Yeah, so what? I killed my ex-husband. Ladies, haven't we all thought about fluffing that pillow? Come on. Well, and maybe I murdered my children, and I stuck them in the back of my trunk. Then he murdered the cop who found me. Come on, you're telling me no other lady hasn't thought about doing that?
What I love about Sarah is her spark. And as we all know, women do have a much harder time winning this show. I love an underdog story.
I know female empowerment and all. That, I just think she's a grade A. Bitch.
Vicky Longbottom, how is it that you think everyone is either a bitch or a cunt?
Dick, that's why I love this show. I watch it for the bitches, the cunts, and the douches.
Folks, there's truly only one Vicky Longbottom.
And that's why you love me, Dick. Dick. You dick.
Plowing ahead here. We have to discuss who I think will end up winning it all, and that's Gwen. She really is playing an interesting game, an emotional one. She's a connecting spirit in the house, and a stabby stab leader.
I hate phonies, and she's just so not real. Like, she has to be the most apparent like cunt I've ever seen. Like, how can you not smell the fishy puntang just ferment and come form her entire aura?
Well, let's hear from her and see just what chakra setting the tuna fish starts to emanate.
I know, look. I know everyone and anyone found guilty can believe it and say it, but I promise on those nuns' graves which I had nothing to do with, I really am innocent. You, the viewer, don't have to believe me. I know, I get it. You're probably asking yourself, why did Gwen go to prison in the first place, and second, agree to be in this twisted reality TV show? Well, it's more than complicated. But I just wish, it's my intention to show America one last time who I truly am. Let everyone see me one last time. I hope this can embalm me in the truth.
I don't believe her for a second. She speaks in the third person? Oh, I'm innocent? What's that shit? Our judicial system getting it wrong? Never. Attention whore. I just want to see Sarah bash her.
Okay, Vicky, we get it. But I think maybe there is more to her story. No. Maybe that's her point for going on the show to begin with.
She needs to go. The bitch has got to go. She's got to go.
Then I think we must bring up the first real contest, the escape room, and what this means for the house. How zesty was this drama, Vicky?
I have to say, that was sick and fucked even for the real serial killers of Wisconsin's. So I loved it.
They're fucking serial killers, Vicky, who cares?
Dick. That's exactly the point. I them dead as fast as possible.
Amen. Well, let's take you now to the horrors of this challenge.
Oh God, let me out now, you sick fox. This is fucked. I didn't sign up for this.
But you did, Liam, when you signed this contract in blood. Look around and you might find a number that's clearly signed. It's a clue that you can't miss to unlock the door and exit in bliss.
Not a clown. No! Anything but a clown. Let me go now. I'm going to have a heart attack.
So use your wits and look with care, and you'll find your way out of here. Just remember, the clock is ticking. So hurry up before time stops ticking.
That's a really shitty rhyme, Mr. Clown.
Wow. Chills, that was epic.
My poor little Liam, he should have known not to reveal any of his fears to any of his allies. Allies? Really, big boy? It's like, has he not seen this show before?
Well, he has been in solitary confinement for a decade prior to this, so I doubt he DVR'd it.
It's just reality TV 101. Try to be the fucker, not the fucked.
Speaking of motherfucked, we have to talk about the big twist.
Not going to lie, Dick. I wanted that moment synthesized and shot up directly into my veins. I needed more.
Let's freebase this sucker then. and take you there to the grand finale of the escape room challenge.
Okay, Gwen, you got this, you got this. Fuck me, ouch, fuck. Come on, this isn't how you die, for the entertainment of the public. As the air slowly escapes from the room you're trapped in. If I can't reach the clue, it has to be a ploy. There has to be something else. Wait, is that a light? Let's see. A baseball bat. But why would they give me a bat? Sarah, is that you? Sarah. That's great, it's you.
Gwen, why is your raggedy ass down here?
You, my friends, are quite dear, with laughter that fills the air. But there can only be one, there's no room for a pair. So cut the fucking shit, and see at last who wins in a battle to the motherfucking death.
Sarah, just come on now. We've been friends. And I think I saw a way out, Sarah. And the only way for it to works is in need you. Please, Sarah.
I knew that bitch was a liar from the second I sniffed around her twat.
So come on and listen to me. We can do this, but only if it's together. Look, the entire premise of this show is to broadcast to the general public the worst people in the worst situations. We can't just prove everyone right what they think of us. Is that what you really want? This moment, forever enshrined into the fabric of our media culture. What about after the show?
You only have 60 seconds until the walls completely close it, and the only way to stop it is there to be none of you left. There must be a winner. Everyone else is a loser.
Gwen, what you fail to realize quite simply, once you sign the dotted line, there is nothing else after the show.
Wow, what television? What depth? What?
Come on, you two! Cut!
What?
Ah!
Why are we stopping?
Oh.
That's right, you got to dangle the carrot for the audience with reality TV. Every bit of conflict you have to really milk.
That was completely reprehensible. In every way.
Come on, John, isn't that the point of reality TV? It's all to dehumanize. That's why Love Island was Suicide Island. That's why Dog the Bounty Hunter was a murderer. That's why Caroline Flack molested Harry Styles.
That's why Love is Blind caged people. You throw a stone at any reality TV show and you get a suicide, death captured on camera just to be left on the editing room floor to appease advertisers. Otherwise bet your little tight tush they'd include it. With reality TV you get a mental health crisis on top of a panic attack. That's content, baby. That's what makes it all so great.
No, God, no. Okay, look, you two. Being vapid, desensitized, numb, okay, sure, yes, that's part of enjoying reality TV. Heck, that's mainly that's part of why I like it. Of course, it's there to laugh and poke fun at, sure, the stupidity of it.
Which we did masterfully.
Yes, I get that. But alongside being able to enjoy the absurdity, we need to empathize with the contestants.
Our contestants were worthy of empathy. They had depth and certainly substance.
No, your contestants were serial killers. Deplorables. You can't just platform those kinds of people.
Wow. John. Those kinds of people? Rush Limbaugh called, newsflash, and he wants his hatred back. That was spot on, baby, and you know it.
Look, Arissa, the reason I love Bro Island, brass tacks, this makes me feel connected to a lost time. It's now an artifact where everyone wanted to be famous, needed the admiration of others, and was never more depressed or alone. I mean, this trash heap is all I have left.
Do you remember what happened in the 42nd season of Bro Island, John? Young Jack's son popped that QWERTY labelled Mully and jacked a line thicker than a snake on Xander's toilet sayat, but spazzed and fell off the roof, paralysing himself from the waist down permanently. But one an eager John, and it wasn't even possible before that moment to do that.
God damn it. I fucking hate reality television. I see why it appeals to you. I'm the problem. It's filth appealing to filth. I never want to watch another episode. I was lingering for Tommy's final words. Now, you made me hate reality TV, and I can't even know my shitty show ends.
Here, come on, a chin-up kid. What did I say? I've got your back. I got you a replacement, and you did good this week. Look at it, darling. It's all yours.
Say, what is this thing?
The Takeover Ray tube telly, colloquially referred to as a tube. And it's the only telly you got. Look. The buttons are punched out and there is no remote. So you have to use this screwdriver to turn it on. Just push it through the holes. Don't worry, the handle is rubber, you should be alright.
Don't worry, I've got it all set up for you already.
But there's
3 stations, 2 porn streams, and
Kelsey, who's going to go home this week on Bud Island.
Yep, the even more sexist spin-off of Bro Island, Bird Island. It's now all you get to watch. Well, that is. Unless you want to watch something with me, darling. Enjoy, John.
Orissa. Pantheon. Come on, dudes. You can't just... This has to be part of the Geneva Convention.
What do you say, Orissa, we have to do? What? At least 2 more parts of the real serial killers of Wisconsin?
Yes, I am very invested in this concept. I want to finish off the real serial killers of Wisconsin.
Orissa, there are indeed many questions left. Who wins the duel in the battle of the death between Sarah and Gwen? Who will win the season and be the supreme serial killer of Wisconsin?
And will Vicky Longbottom get a sweet slice of Liam's hunky ass?
Very pathetic, John. We will have to explore this further because you're a little puss boy. We will be back same time in 2 weeks for more lessons.
I want you to teach me a lesson, John, but am I going to be naughty or nice?
I can't decide which part would be better for my asshole.
Next time on Machine Takeover, will John get to wash his clothes?
Oh, come on. I need some sudsies. I can't go on smelling like taint fuzz. There. That's it. Churn, baby, churn.
And will Leo's stomach settle?
Leo, boy, here. Take the last Tums. Well, the last Tums on Earth, that is. You need it more than me, Prince.
Will Pantheon hate fuck his way to revenge?
How does 800 degrees Celsius taste? You monsters, encyclopedias must all die.
Only on Machine Takeover. Streaming on all your favorite podcast platforms. Subscribe now to Machine Takeover. Rate the show 5 stars and drop a comment. Do that now or Leo's stomach will never settle. Machine Takeover. New bi-weeklies everywhere you get your podcasts.
This episode was written by Brogan Maxwell and Samuel Lee Dennis III. Our sound engineer is Dhyaneshwar Sudhakar. Our actor is Sushant Adlahka, and this episode was scored by Gautham Vijayraj. Machine Takeover is an Emergency Media LLC production.